where my interest in sci-fi all started. Star Wars: A New Hope. Released in 1977, directed by George Lucas, starring Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Anthony Daniels, Kenny Baker, Peter Mayhew, James Earl Jones, Sir Alec Guinness, and Peter Cushing. Production budget of $11 million, worldwide total of $775 million, for a profit of $764 million. Less all marketing and associated costs, but also including all of the re-release profits. Box office takings, ticket sales, re-release ticket sales. A New Hope, it's the classic. It's where it all began. This is where a lifetime of sci-fi obsession has begun with me. Although technically that's actually Empire Strikes Back, which is the first movie I think I ever saw. But the series I obsessed with started with this one. Yeah. As for many of us, it's just wrapped up with wonderful nostalgia, excellent memories, adventure and excitement. You know, it's proper sci-fi. This is the sci-fi that launched sci-fi into the mainstream. Yeah, other things came before it, but none of them really just took off like this. It's got a mythical story set amongst the stars, which was heavily inspired by The Hidden Fortress, which was in itself heavily inspired by something else. There's nothing really new in entertainment. This is the movie that gave us lightsabers and space wizards and asthmatic supervillains, blasters and Wookiees and Millennium Falcons, mysterious new planets and strange monsters, aliens of all shapes and sizes. As a little kid, that just made my brain explode with ideas and fantasy realms. It was just the best thing. This launched my entire childhood imagination and sense of wonder. This is just the thing. Now, of course, as an adult, I look back on it now with warm feelings of tender nostalgia and enjoyment, and I even managed to enjoy all the reworkings that George Lucas did later on. I've still managed to enjoy everything about this movie. But as an adult, looking at the movie, you see it now and you go, yeah, it's also kind of badly made in many ways, with some really poor dialogue and kind of goofy setups, and not all the sets are really that great. As a modern movie viewer, you watch it going, yeah, I love it, but it's got some holes in it. Don't talk about it, don't think about it. This is where the lightsaber principle theory comes from, quite obviously. You know, everything about this movie is fantastic. Just don't think about it too much. Don't ask questions. Don't examine things in detail. Just enjoy the wonderful trip that it is. Some of the lines are just so bad, and the audio is just not good. But hey, it cost $11 million and was filmed in 77, so, you know, it's incredible for what it is. I mean, look at that. Look at that image. What am I doing that for? Look at that image. So space opera fantasy, isn't it? Isn't it just a thing of terrible beauty? This is a movie that spawned so many ideas, inspired so many future sci-fi movies and references, and it just gave us so much. Movies, books, computer games, and now TV shows. It was such a great thing to happen as far as entertainment is concerned. I love it, flaws and all. I love it. There's just too much nostalgia for me to see through properly, I suspect. But I think it also makes an excellent point to start the Star Wars in 5 series, because this is my baseline. Star Wars: A New Hope comes in at 3. It's my baseline. This is the movie I'll be judging all the other Star Wars movies against. So I'm sitting over here painting some of my minis and some Chaos Space Marines, and it's occurred to me that I didn't mention the amazing music of that movie. It's incredible. I remember the first time I heard it, and I remember every time I hear it since. It excites me, you know. And the Star Destroyer starts flying over the top of the shot and just comes into view and thunders along, and that rumble from the engines. I remember that so clearly, and every time I see that sequence, it enthralls me. It's just such a good opening, and that combining that with the music is just incredible. So that's my Alright, it's not really a review, it's just me telling you how much I like something. So that's my fanboy moment for Star Wars A New Hope, and I'm looking forward to going through the rest of them with you as well. Hope you're having a good week, go watch a movie, and I'll catch you later.